Hello everyone, my name is Karen Mayfield Felton and I am here with Feet Planted LLC. I am an individual who has years of experience in science, technology, engineering, and math, and I have chosen to take those experiences, successes, failures, information, tools, resources, connections to help you succeed in STEM as well as in life. So thank you so much for joining me. This video, see, I'm not supposed to smack, but I had to for effect, okay? This video is going to focus around a question that I received from a young female who is interested in becoming an engineer. I've even got my notes because it's a really good question and I wanted to make sure that I touched on 3 things that I think is important to mention. The question is, how do I know what I'm good at? And that made me scratch my head because it's a really good question. There are so many things that we individually are good at, but we may not realize that we're good at them. This particular question is related to STEM, and I'm going to couch my 3 responses around that question. My first response is, what do your family and friends seek you out for? In other words, what do they ask you to do? What do they need your help with? What do they need your feedback on? I guarantee you that if you think about some of the things that your friends ask you to do on a regular basis, and this could be teachers, family members, people that know you well, you will come up with a list of tasks or topics that you are frequently sought after for. Think about that list and start drafting them, and that'll get you closer to your answer. Another response that I had for this young lady is, what connects the dots for you? There are certain topics, even now, that make me sit up in my chair and pay attention. And it's usually based off of what I have read, something that I've experienced, something that made me curious, made me happy, really that made me want to know more about it. And those areas, topics, are things that you should pay close attention to. Putting it in the frame of education, when you're in school, is there a particular class that you really like? For me, it was working with my hands. I have a short attention span. I'm going to fully admit that. And so oftentimes I needed multiple things to do to kind of keep my attention. And what that led to was I loved things that constantly or routinely changed, like music. I love different notes and harmonies. I really enjoyed drafting class. I loved drawing and looking at things in different angles. Like, there were topics that really made me key in on problem solving. So I just named 3 different things that kind of gave me an inkling that I would be good at it as an engineer. But what are they for you? What allows you to connect the dots and have curiosity about, such that you just want to know more? You're going to Google it, you're going to research it, you're going to think about it way after the conversation is done. Think about what those topics are, and that is something you can add to your list about what you might be good at. Last but not least, another way to answer the question of what you might be good at is getting and receiving feedback from people that know you best and folks that you are around a lot. So that could be your friends, it could be your family, could be members of your church, could be your mentor, whomever it is. I would actually sit down and ask them very pointed questions. What do you think that I am good at? And don't just, leave it there. Try to be specific. What are some things that you see that I excel at? Like, understand, what it is that you're asking. I hope that if you have ever thought of this question, that those answers have helped you in some way. But don't let me be the only person that can contribute. Put in the comment section, how do you know, or how did you know that you were good at something? I think your answers will definitely help and give someone an idea of how to start looking at themselves in a different light. Please Share this video if you think it was helpful to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you know when I post more content. Until next time, have a great day.